Hi everyone. This is a milestone. This is video number 10. Can you believe it? Um, when my kids said, "Yeah, you should do it, Mom. You should do it, Mom. You always got a lot to say about everything." And they're right. And I think most of us do. And so I want to clarify something I said in video number 9. When I said I didn't retire in 2009, I did. So it's been a while since I've been retired. So trust me, a lot of the information that I shared with you um, is true. I had to work through it. I had to understand that even though you're retired, you have to keep busy. And that's something that my husband always says. If you're going to retire, you better have a plan on what you want to do and what you are planning on doing. So don't just say, I think I like this and I might do it. Have some kind of plan and don't give up. Sometimes you really do like something and it just takes a while for you to get into the swing of things. So today, what I want to talk about is there's so many things we could talk about, but we're going to talk about singers because I read somewhere that Beyonce is going to drop an album. And it got me to thinking about how singers and people in the entertainment industry dress and the things that they do in the name of music. And it's hilarious to me. I keep using the little finger quotes, and every time I use them, all I think about is my grandson because he likes to use them. So, when did going half naked make you a better singer? So, I'm confused with how people dress nowadays when they are an entertainer. I'm confused with the twerking, and I am confused with why people past a certain age are also doing the same thing. So maybe in the comments below, people could explain to me why the less clothes you wear, the better a singer you're considered. Why is it necessary to be twerking on stage, and why is that entertainment? And I'm not knocking people, the strippers who, work those poles, because to me that's a job. And at the end of the day, if they're making money and they're supporting their families, you know, more power to you. I don't care. I don't mind, if you're wearing revealing clothes because that's going to get you more money. But if you're an entertainer and you're a singer, you already have received your payment for being on stage. You've already received money for a concert. So why do you feel the need to wear less clothes, revealing clothes, and then you're going to humiliate people who are not of the same stature, who might be, excuse me, a little heavier than you, or who might even be thinner than you? I'm confused with this whole entertainment aspect and why people think less is more. If anything, it's more entertaining. I mean, when you go out and you have a see-through dress and all you're wearing underneath is a bra and some kind of panties or a bikini under a see-through dress, I don't like, all of a sudden in my head, I don't say to myself, wow, she's a great singer. That's not the first thought that comes to mind. So I don't get it. I don't get why we want our children to be twerking and then, we expect them to grow up and be innocent, or why we allow them to say the lyrics that are out there. I was listening to something the other day and I said, oh my God. And trust me, I'm not a prude in any way, shape, or form. And I like to throw those curse bombs out, and shock even my grandma and my grandmother. God bless her. Even my grandson says, Grandma, I know what's coming next because I'll say these crazy things. So why? Like, why do we have to, use some of the words and the language and the explicitness in the songs that are out there now? What happened to, love songs when you've had to figure out what the person was trying to say? I get directness is a good quality, but I also think talking about, the length of someone's penis or the depth of someone's vagina is not, you know, it's not a song to me. And those are not the words that they're using. So I'm a little confused with entertainers today for a lot of reasons. Some of them I don't even think are good singers or rappers. I'm confused with the dress code. I'm confused with the twerking issue. And I think at some point, somebody's got to say enough is enough. You want to be a great dancer? Go ahead and be a dancer. But twerking is not dancing. Shaking your butt is not dancing unless you're working at a strip club. So, are we telling people that that's what they should aspire to, working at a strip club? When we have little children, and you can see it all over TikTok, Instagram, little children twerking away, that to me is not entertaining. It's the same thing when little kids are cursing and the parents are laughing and saying, oh, that's so cute, they're so funny. They're not funny when they go to school and they start that cursing. And then parents will come to school. Like I had a parent one time, and the teacher had spoken to her a few times. So then I was a principal at that point, and I called her in and I said, I know that the teacher has spoken to you about it, but your child consistently says the F word. And so what does she do? She says, I can't believe it. We don't talk like that in my house. So now the kid comes down and she turns around and she said, where the F did you learn to say that? And she didn't say F. She said the full word. And she said it right in the main office. So if you are setting these examples, your children are going to follow them. And they're not so cute when they're in school doing it. So we have to be careful, because not every parent wants their child exposed to some of the things that are occurring now. So I would encourage everyone to take a step back and say to yourself, what makes this person a good singer? Is it because I'm entertained by the twerking and the butt shaking, or the lack of clothes, or what is it? Is it their voice? Because if it's their voice, then their voice should be enough for us not to be distracted by all of the other things. And the same thing goes for the men too. I'm not with the pants down below, those skinny jeans that are tied down by the hips. What is that? I don't want to see anybody's underwear. I don't want to even think that your underwears are clean or dirty or anything like that. Like, save that for somewhere else. That is not an attractive look, at all. So I think that we need to take a step back. I admire Lizzo because one of the things that she did was that it was brought to her attention that one of the words in her songs was offensive, and she said she would stop using it. Unfortunately, a lot of words in her music are offensive. Is she going to stop using all of them? Like, I'm offended by the B word. I don't like it. I don't like being called the B word. I will never call someone the B word. And so, are we going to change not just what we consider appropriate, but what we consider inappropriate? So when do we let people know this is inappropriate? And, it's not how people dress. Like, to me, you can look classy without showing your underwear. You can look classy without having parts of your body exposed. And I'm not saying don't wear low cut items, don't wear halter. I'm not saying any of that. I think that there is a time and a place for everything. All I'm suggesting is that we go back to a time when we have more self-respect for ourselves. And I don't want to be that person that says, oh, well, if they dress like that, what do they expect to happen? Because I really think that we all should value each other and that we should not judge people. And I'm not judging, even though I guess it sounds like it, but I'm just saying, if you're an entertainer, entertain me with your talent. Now, if your talent is shaking your booty, then I guess, okay, you're doing the right thing. If your talent is showing off your body, then I guess you're using your talent. But don't tell me I'm a singer and I'm distracted by all of the other stuff. So maybe society needs to take a step back, and we need to look at the words that are in songs that are, and even it's not just hip hop or rap. It's a lot of songs, and not just African American artists, even, artists from across the pond, as they say. So we need to kind of consider things in a different way. I think our society needs a whole reset. And I think that one easy way is to start with that. If someone could say, you know, this song is offensive, there's a lot of songs that are offensive that I wouldn't let a child listen to. And yet people not only let them listen to it, but let them learn the words to it. So let's start a movement where we consider what our children see and hear as they grow up, so that they can become better than we were. So I thank you. I wish you the best. Take care.